What's up? There's a push pin on your floor. Stab some more of that. So, well, okay.
That was not as satisfying as I wanted it to be.
Come on. What are you doing here?
Not that you're not welcome to barge into my room.
Yeah, no, I mean,
At any given time.
so I thought we
Like
could talk about Bakugo. Cause okay, he's been acting kind of weird recently. Like, I mean, there's the usual Bakugo level weird. He's kind of brought it up to the next level of weird. He don't tell him anything I tell you because he'll take that offensive. Anyway, I thought maybe he would have told you since he didn't tell me, so he probably would have told you.
Why would he have told me?
Because you guys have your super secret girl talk sessions that you think no one knows about, but I know about because I know everything he does.
Well, that's a little creepy.
It's friendship. Don't you know everything that Midoriya does?
Yeah, but he tells everyone all the time about everything.
I mean, I know some interesting things about Todoroki from him. Anyway, is he broken? Not Midoriya, Bakugo.
What do you mean by broken?
Well, so I was walking down the hallway, as I do, and I was like, my hair was getting in my face because I hadn't had a haircut recently. I have to get a haircut every couple months or else it gets in my face and stuff. But it's really hard to get someone who actually cut my hair because every time they try to cut it, turns hard, so then it breaks the scissors, and then all of a sudden the hairdresser's suing you and you can't afford the fancy scissors. So yeah, so it takes it takes some effort to actually get a haircut, get someone who will actually cut my hair. So anyway, my hair was in my face. And I had a headband to keep my hair out of my face. Everything was great. Normal day, cruising down the hallway, going to English. And then I see Bakugo and I'm like, hey. And usually when I do that, he does this. And usual interaction with Bakugo. So I'm walking down and I'm like, hey. And he just stares at me. But it's not that I'm gonna kill you stare that he gives everyone. It's his blank, no emotion, nothing going on up there stare, and that goes on for about 5 minutes. I'm late to English class by now, that's why I wasn't in English, and eventually I say, okay, I'm gonna go, and he's still staring at me, and I talked to him later, and he denies any of that happening. So is he okay?
I assure you he's not broken.
I mean,
Not broken. Something may be going on in his brain.
oh.
Not
Is
bad.
he finally confronting his childhood trauma?
Sure.
I mean, I've been telling him, he should talk to someone about that. But he's all like, no, I don't have an inferiority complex. Shut up, Kirishima. And then he punches me. He doesn't actually punch me. He does that miss punch. He does a lot. I don't know if he means to actually punch anyone at this point because he usually misses, and we've kind of assumed that it's his joking get out of my way or else I'll actually punch you. I've seen him punch Midoriya once. It wasn't pretty. So, but he didn't talk to you then.
He talks to me quite a bit about quite a lot of things.
Right, right.
Our last conversation, I'll admit, was a little strange. Did I fully know what was going on through most of it? No, I didn't. But, he is coming to terms with things, whether it's childhood trauma or otherwise. Or maybe he's on the way to coming to terms with things. But, furthermore, yeah.
So it's still bugging him then, whatever was hugging him
you know what
before.
I think you should do about this?
You're gonna say talk to him. I'm gonna stop you right there.
I'll admit that I was going to say talk to him. But I'm rerouting that. I think you should sit near him and not say anything. Wait till he says something. Because
That's smart because then he won't yell at me.
I think he's been planning to say something. We've talked about it a bit.
I mean, the other day when I was going to lunch, and I was like cruising down the hallway, already got my hair cut, so I don't need my headband anymore. And I saw him again, we made eye contact. And usually he doesn't like eye contact. It's kind of like that cat reflex that if someone makes eye contact, but then he thinks they're gonna attack him, so then he attacks first. You learn some interesting things being friends with him. None of us make eye contact with him. Then again, I think I'm the only one he considers an actual friend, except for maybe you, but that's a secret. He doesn't want Midoriya to know. He doesn't tell me this. Anyway, so like I make eye contact with him. And then he just like turns around and walks away, and I'm thinking, oh, did I do something wrong? So I follow him, and I'm like, hey, did I do something wrong? And he's like, no. And then he said that he had to talk to Midoriya, and he went in the opposite way that Midoriya had gone, and I think he left campus, because he came back like a couple hours later. He looked a little bit disheveled, like, you know, he doesn't know what's going on, and that's about when I came in here, so that's the full story. And then I sat down, and I thought, well, first I found a punch pit on your floor. Then I sat down and I started talking to you.
Okay, you don't need to go any farther. I stand by what I said, that he's trying to say something. He's trying to tell you something very important. He finds it very important. You might find it very important too. It's going to take him a while to say it, and it might sound like something totally different when he does say it. So just prepare yourself to read between the lines, and you'll be good. And I can read my book, and everyone will be happy and maybe gay. Okay, go. Have a good time. We talked about
the gay thing okay.
Just make sure you know he's gonna say some interesting things, and you're gonna respond.
Cool. Good talk. Bye.